Hey guys, what's up? So, you may or may not have an SKX007, and you may or may not have figured out, like myself, how to change the crystal to a sweet sapphire dome, an AR-coated sapphire dome. This one's from Crystal Times Horology, and you may have figured out how to put a coin edge bezel. Again, this is from Crystal Times Horology, and some kind of killer insert. This one's from LCBI. But you want to take your SKX007 mod to the next level, and you want to put a hackable, windable movement in it, and looking for someone to show you how. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do in this video. I might ruin this watch completely, but we'll see. This is the first time I'm going to do it on a good watch, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to break up this video in a bunch of chapters, and you're going to need case back removal tool. This is a pretty cheapy case back removal tool from Amazon. A squishy blower comes in handy. Some kind of tweezers. I've put masking tape on this tweezers. I'll show you why later. It's super blue in this camera, and highly recommend that you get a couple of dial protectors. It's really good to have. A bunch of screwdrivers, a spring bar removal tool. The hand removal tool was always good, squishy, and then a movement press. And thanks for making noise. Who was that? Yeah. Anyway, and a cough drop. Highly recommend you have a cough drop because I have coughed while doing a dial swap, and got my internal guts all over it. So have a cough drop handy, or just like suck on it before you do anything. So we're gonna use NH36 movement that I got from Crystal Times Horology. It comes in this nifty little case. It has a stem. I don't know if we're gonna have to cut the stem or not. It might already be sized perfectly, but if not, we'll cut it. And Alex over at Crystal Times has sent me these cool whatchamacallits, the crowns. Oh, this one's already signed. So I got a bunch of different crowns, which I'll show you later. But yeah, let's just jump into it. The removement. So we're gonna have to remove whatever thing you have on here. This is a strap code bracelet, and this bracelet is a pain in the butt to remove. I don't like this bracelet for this aspect. Other than that, it's really nice. But oh wow, you know, as of course, as I said that, it was super easy to remove. Maybe it wasn't even on that good, but every time I have tried to remove that bracelet in the past, like this one, super not easy to remove. Yeah, it isn't. I think this spring bar might be kind of. Nope, there you go. Wow. The last time I tried to remove this bracelet, it took like 10 minutes of me fiddling with it because I was getting all pissed off. So we're gonna remove the case back. I'm gonna need that case back removal tool, like so. And sorry guys, this video is gonna be a little bit on the boring side because it's more of a tutorial, not so much a entertainment video like you're used to. You're gonna need some oomph. If this is the first time you're removing the case back of your SKX007, I recommend you use one of those. Let me show you. Oh! I'm stretching. A case holder. Of course, I don't have the little pins in it, but you can hold the movement in place so you can get some leverage on it. But anyway, take this case back off. Be very careful. And you're gonna remove the crown. Let me zoom in on that. There we go. Is it gonna focus.com? There you go. And you just grab your whatever you want to use. I'm using the blunt end, the poker of my spring bar tool. And then you're gonna, well, first you're gonna unscrew the crown. And then you're gonna put your poker right here, right at that little part right there. You see that? I'm just gonna press in real quick, and then pull the crown out. Super easy, comes out way easy. And then you put that to the side, someplace nice and safe. And I'm just gonna grab a nice little screwdriver. And I'm just gonna gently leverage out the movement at places where they're not critical. Don't ever put this near the gears or any critical areas. Just very gently leverage it out like that. Just very gently, be very careful. You can hear my refrigerator going off in the background. It's cooling off my stuff. Made a really good pot roast last night with chicken. Found a recipe from One Crock Pot Chef. I think that's what it's called. Really cool guy. Posted a picture on one of my secret Instagram accounts, and he responded. That was pretty cool. So I think that's good. I'm actually gonna. This is one of the little tricks I have to. Oh, it wasn't even in the frame. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I just kind of do this. That way it's all nice. It comes out nice and easy. So there we go. Put the case on the side, safekeeping. Keep it away from dust. And so for this swap, you're going to have to change the day window to the new movement, because it won't line up otherwise. Since the NH36A is meant for a 3 o'clock crown, and the SKX007, like most 7S26 movements, are made for a 4 o'clock crown, the day date wheels will not align properly. That's just how it is, and it's one of the little quirks of having this situation. So I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna remove the hands. And I am really nervous about doing this, guys. I am such rubbish at removing hands, and I'm shaking right now. So I would like to have not. I would like to have the movement stopped, but you know, this is how it is. Oh, I forgot to tell you. No, not important at this part because we're not going to use this movement. So put the dial protector very carefully underneath the stuff there. You don't want to scrape it up. Just gently slide it in there. It's a very nice, happy, gentle slide. And if you have a case holder, that would be really nice. But I don't have a case holder, and I can't really see anything. So you're gonna get this thing here. I'm gonna zoom in, again, frame it better. There you go. So you're gonna get the death claw of removal. And you're gonna just grab the second hand right there, and you're just gonna pull it off gently. Just pull it off real gently there, and then put it somewhere real safe. And then you're gonna grab the other hands, and you're just gonna gently pull it off. Boom, both of them one speed. And hopefully I didn't damage the dial or the hands. So let's look at the dial. The dial looks pretty good. So now you're just gonna gently kind of pry off the dial here. Super easy. Dial came off right away. Put that dial away on the side, nice and happy. And now you're gonna remove the day wheel. So to do that, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna get real close. Can I get close? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. I almost sound like Uncle Jimmy. So you see that little C-clip right here? That has to come off. You have to remove that C-clip in order for you to take the day wheel off. And that is kind of a pain in the ass. That one requires a bit of finesse. This screwdriver is a little bit too big, but that's what I got. I am going to just kind of push my way through, just like my life. That's how my life is. I just kind of push my way through it and hope for the best. How many of you guys are like that? You just kind of live your life just like with a, well, let's see what happens kind of mentality, you know? That's just how I am. So you're gonna want to just kind of pop it off there. It popped off and it flew away. My goodness, where did it go? That thing came off so easily and it flew away. Wow. Are you serious? Well, that's it. That's all, folks. The show's over. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. I have other movements that I can get it off, but gosh, man, be very careful with that. You see what happens no matter how much preparing I have done. That thing has just eliminated itself from existence. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy how that just... I know it's here somewhere. Where could it have possibly gone? But anyway, the day wheel should now just kind of flop out. or not? No? Nobody? Nothing? Alright. You're gonna have to give it some love. There you go. Day wheel is out. You can get... I'm sorry about that, guys. I always forget the framing. But yeah, day wheel is out, and we're just gonna put this to the side. We no longer need this. We no longer need the 7S26. We're gonna put that to the side. So now we're going to take your new NH36, which again I got from Crystal Times Horology, but you can get these on eBay or whatever. So you're gonna take apart the container for the NH36A, which is a chore in itself. All right, cool, boom. And then we're going to. There is the. I'm gonna reuse this thing. I'm absolutely gonna reuse this. I'm just gonna put this on here. Boom. There you go. And we're gonna do the same thing. Now, hopefully, this C clip doesn't fly away just like the last one did. Just magically, just gone. And we're just gonna make sure that is somewhere and not. Yeah, I like this day wheel though. Look at that. Would you just look at this day wheel? That is cool. I wish I could use that, but I can't because it won't be aligned. Woe is me. Alright, just get in there. Just gently get in there. Force your way in gently. Because you're a big boy. Come on. Gently do it. This one seems to be a little bit more problematic than the last time. And take your time, guys. If you get flustered with this mod, just stop. Have a snack. Watch Westworld. And just kind of take your time. You don't want to rush this thing. You don't want to rush this at all. There you go. Did you guys get to see that? Was it in the frame at all? I hope it was. If not, this video is just for nothing. But you can kind of see what I did. I hope you can see. I hope you can see this. Let me just zoom in again. This little, tiny little circle clip was around this part, which holds the day wheel in. I'm going to move this to the side very carefully. And then just kind of pry the day wheel off. There you go. And then you're going to put the day wheel from the 4 o'clock 7S26 that was already on the SNK007. You're going to find where it fits perfectly. I don't know. I gotta drop that out here. Oh no! Some stuff has fallen out. Some of the stuff has fallen out. I don't know where that goes. Actually, yes, I do. That goes right here. Gosh dang it. See, this is why this mod is just such a hairy thing to do. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to screw it up. And you're going to end up just like me and having to bust out the super special tweezers of justice here. And have to do this kind of stuff. This is a long video, guys. And we're just going to put that right back here. There you go. That is back on there just fine. Did I put it on the right way? That is the question that I have for myself. Did I put that on the right? I did not put that on. Wait. No, I did not put that on the right way. That is a pain in the ass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You can't use a lot of force. You don't want to damage this thing. You have to be very, very patient. There you go. All right. Now we're gonna put the day wheel back on. Just plop it on. Yeah, I guess just plop it on. There is no set way. All right. And then you find that little circle clip again. you go. Find a little circle clip. And very, very carefully, very carefully, put that sucker back on. You don't want that to fly away to freedom like the other one did. And then you're just gonna kind of push that sucker back on. And you're gonna close it a little bit with your tweezers. Very gently close it. And then you're done. So, I don't know if this crown does anything. Okay, so this is where the date's gonna be. So as you can see, I don't know what's... Okay, there you go. So you can change the date or the day. It all lines up. It's supposed to be right there, right? That's the date. So otherwise, it won't be lined up at the 3 o'clock if you use the 4 o'clock. So that's done. And now we put the dial back on, and that should be very easy. You just plop it back on like this. Make sure your hands are clean or use gloves. And there you go. The dial is back on. That is done. And now we're going to put the hands back on. And this is the part that just drives me absolutely crazy. I am such rubbish at putting these hands back on. So first of all, you're going to put your hour hand back on. And I'm using tweezers with some masking tape on them, so don't scratch up the... Ooh. I'm going to put on the Bergian dial protector. You want to make sure you have the dial condom on the thing. Okay, so we're going to put the hour hand back on. You can't see this, but I'm having technical difficulties trying to use it, trying to get it on. Now, I would touch it with my hands, but I don't want to get fingerprints on it. There you go. Hour hand back on. Hour hand first. So this is a mistake that I made that this is good to show. So you gotta make sure your movement is set at 12 o'clock a.m. So we're gonna just look at it. We're just looking at it. It spins. Oh, I'm gonna go all the way around. So did this magically just happen perfectly? Oh, our hand is not on good all the way. Okay. All right, so, and see how it went to 12 o'clock and it was just not good. So we're gonna do that again. I'm gonna watch the day and date wheel. I'm gonna wait for 12 o'clock. So boom, that's about 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna pop this thing off again because I forgot to tell you that you have to set the movement for 12 o'clock first, then put on the thing, the hand. I'm sorry guys, it's probably the most boringest video, but if you want to see this step by step how to do it by a noob, there's a lot of videos of these super professional guys doing it, but I am not a professional. I am a noob, and a lot of us are. So it's good to see other noobs doing this. And I can't stand when I see people saying, "Oh, you should never do this yourself. You always do a qualified professional, or you're gonna ruin your stuff." And that may be true. It's totally a possibility. I've ruined a few watches, but who the hell is anybody to say what you should and shouldn't do? I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that. Do whatever the fuck you want, okay? Do whatever the fuck you want. If you have the balls to mod something, do it. I've built whole motorcycle engines, and you can't do that. Well, I did. You can't put a supercharger on your car by yourself and tune it. Well, I did. You know? You can't perform tumor surgery on a fish. Well, guess what, guys? I freaking did. I did that. No joke. My friend's Oscar had a big old tumor on the dorsal fin. It was just miserable. The fish was just miserable. And I told my friend, dude, we need to do surgery on this fish. Your fish is gonna die. So yeah, me and my friend held the fish down. The fish kind of knew what was going on. He was calm. And this is pissing me off. This is making me so mad. And yeah, we cut that sucker off. We performed tumor surgery on a fish, saved its life. The village was saved, and everybody was happy. So I'm gonna just coax this. Can you see what's going on? Can you see what's going on? I'm gonna tap the focus right there. So I'm gonna coax the hour hand to 12 o'clock right there. Just get back a little bit more. Back a little more, and then press. There you go, press. I'm impressed. Are you impressed? You guys are not impressed. A lot of you who know me know that I just kind of haphazardly do these things and it doesn't work. See what I mean by these hands situations just being such a pain in the ass? This drives me freaking nuts, man. Don't have the patience for this shit. Also, this thing doesn't help when you're putting the hands on. It just gets in the freaking way. So I'm gonna do that gangster style. I'm gonna do it ghetto style. And yeah, gangster. Spot focus, nothing happening. I think I got that on. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, now we're gonna get the hour hand. Put the hour hand on. I mean the minute hand. Of course, I dropped it. That's it. And our hand moved. Really? I'm just gonna check the hour hand right here. It is, of course, not on good. Yeah, look at that, man. Gosh, you know what? This is just driving me crazy. I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna do this part. All right, after that pain in the ass situation, I finally got it on. I just ended up using my fingers, and then I ended up just very gently brushing away all my fingerprints off this thing. But yeah, make sure the hands are flat. You don't want them to interfere with each other. But I did get it going good, as you can see. It's gonna hit 12. No, it's not yet. It's gonna hit 12 o'clock. Right there, boom. Well, not exactly perfect, but it's fine. That's fine. And now we're gonna put the seconds hand on. That is just the second hand. The last mod I did was just miserable. I had such a hard time with this, with the seconds hand. So I'm going to somehow get the seconds hand on top. Now this doesn't really matter because you can set it, you can hack it, right? So that one doesn't matter. Did my world just change? I'm gonna try to see if I can just pop that on right now. Did I just get this on like the first? Nope. 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 My world did not change, guys. My world did not change. I wish you could see what's going on here, but I messed it up. As you can see, the seconds hand is also a huge pain in the ass. You just gotta get it real close here. I'm gonna do a close up here. You gotta get it like in that tiny little hole right there, and then press it down very gently. Now be very careful to not bend the seconds hand, because if you bend that seconds hand, man, game over. Game over. I mean, you can bend it back. Oh, almost lost it. You can bend it back. I have done it before, but it's just never the same. It's just never gonna be the same again. Very gently. Very gently. Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh my gosh, guys. It's looking like it's gonna be totally okay. Yep. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I am going to actually just watch the movement for a couple of minutes. That is what I recommend. Focus.com. I'm gonna watch the seconds hand go around for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna wind it up and not wind it up. I'm gonna move our hands around. And then just to make sure it all moves around perfectly. Like, look at that. That stopped. See? That stopped. Now I'm going to show you why that stopped. And a lot of people don't like show these kinds of things. They just want to show how awesome they are. Oh, I'm the best watch dude in the planet. But no, this shit happens right here. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? The lollipop of the seconds hand stopped on the minute hand because the second hand is pointed a little bit too down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rectify that situation. I'm just gonna grab my soft little lint-free Q-tip here, and I'm just gonna kind of push down on the front there just a little bit, just to get a little bit more straight on there. Yeah, it's a little bit not straight. I'm gonna hack the seconds hand, which you totally can do, not just yet. Which you totally can do. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm just gonna make this. I'm gonna make the front come down a little bit. So I don't care what anybody says. Even experts will have a hard time with this. It's not easy, guys. It's not. If you're thinking about doing this, it's not easy. You get frustrated. You wanna pull your hair out, eat a whole sandwich. So yeah, I'm gonna just watch this for a little while, and then I'll be back. Pew. Okay, we're back, guys, and I actually had a lot of difficulty with this just now. Got the hands back on just fine. Just make sure the hands are all on straight, otherwise they'll interfere with each other. But I found that the movement that I was using, this one was actually broken. It was defective in that the day wheel would not switch over to its secondary or to its primary day. You know how it goes from English to Spanish. So it would switch to just one. It would go from like Saturday to Sunday in Spanish, and then it would kind of click, but it won't change into the Sunday in English. And so it's definitely something faulty. And I was racking my brain. I took it apart, inspecting it, and it just couldn't figure it out. Luckily, I had another NH36A handy, and I put it all together again. And yeah, so check it out, just to show you everything's all good, and it'll start switching over pretty soon. And just like most Seikos, it'll switch over just before 12, and then go and switch to the next day, and then to English. So it's all good. So now we're gonna put it back in the case, and then we're gonna fix a new screw, new crown on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this temporary crown here, and you gotta be really careful when you do this part, guys. It's just not easy. So where to go? Push it back in. And how I do this is I just kind of My way is kind of ridiculous. I'm sure there's a better way, but I push the release mechanism in and I bite it. So it's gonna do that real quick. I bite the crown, that is. Not the best way. Don't spit on your movement. There you go. So now we're gonna put the movement back in the case. But first, just gonna do a squishy blower. So get any dust off as possible. There is a little bit of a fingerprint on the hour hand, which I'll lightly dust with. Alright, that's good. So, I'm going to put it back in the case, and I'm just going to use that trick again. This little plastic thing right there. Put it back in the case. Now, you're supposed to change the ring, make the ring, the cock ring, you know, the whatever that thing is. You're supposed to change it because it's apparently this would be a very tight fit otherwise. But I think I'm going to make it work. I think it should be just fine. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, that is just absolutely just fine. Not a problem at all. Oh, except for that problem right there. Sometimes I gotta hold one side down real gently so that doesn't happen. Yeah, I think we should be good. Nope. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Get that rotor out of the way. Just a little bit more in the front here. That should do it. Just make sure it's all nice and pressed down there. Check your dial. Yeah, I think it is kind of a tight fit. I think you do have to keep pushing on down. Just keep pushing on down. Making sure it's nice and happy inside there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. It looks like it's in there just fine. Keep pushing it down. I have a feeling that this might not fit. I have a feeling that I'm doing this for nothing and it might not fit. But we'll try it anyway. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna use one of these crowns here. These are from Crystal Times Horology. And he sent me, Alex sent me a bunch of different ones. There's a stainless steel with the black S snake, red S snake, and the full PVD. Now these are like the SARB series S's. I'm gonna use the red one. I'm gonna be sassy, and I'm gonna use the red one. So I think that the stems that come with them are sized for the SKX already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the stem on. I'm just gonna screw it on very carefully. Screw it on. Now you can put some mild Loctite, like a blue, like a real small dab of a blue. Now I grabbed the flat end of the crown with the back of my tweezers here, and I just kind of hold it down a little bit so you don't scratch up the crown, and just give it a nice little turn, not too hard. And let's see, yeah, that is definitely that is definitely not gonna go inside. So we're gonna have to cut up. Oh wait, that was an extra one. My bad. See how not good I am at this? This video is absolute garbage. One of you guys said you wanted to see my struggles, and well, you got them. You definitely have gotten my struggles. Now this is just gonna be ridiculous. Watch this. This is gonna be hilarious. Yeah, baby. And we're done, guys. That's the video, and thanks for watching. So we're definitely gonna have to cut this sucker, and I was afraid of that, but we might as well show you what's up. We might as well show you what's up and how to do it. And yeah, so we're gonna cut it down to size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the existing stem as a guide. So we're going to move this away here, and I'm going to find the existing crown. It's going to take it out of this movement real quick. And yeah, as you can see, guys, this is not an easy mod. It's for the patient people, unlike myself. So we need to figure it out. I don't know. I'm not gonna pull that up. So use that as a guide real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut about, let's see, cut about right about here. Now I'm just gonna use a nail clipper. That makes it super easy. I'm just gonna cut about right there. You want to cut less first. You don't want to cut too much. You want to just use a little bit and then see where you're at with the crown, and then go from there. Just make small little adjustments along the way. That way you have less of a chance of completely ruining your wonderful crown or your stem. Alright, let's see if that fits now. I'll put that in there. No, just a little bit too long. So we're gonna give it a little bit more of a cut. And you can tell that this process is definitely a process. It is a super process. Little tricks of the trade here into your watch. And make sure you're using a good, look at this. I grabbed the wrong one. Look at this. Look at this shit, guys. That is just all kinds of beat up. I have to grab a good one. Here you go. Got this shiny new one here. And I don't know if I want to upload this video. I'm really like not happy. It's not flowing the way I want it to flow. I like when things flow well, you know? And this video is definitely not flowing well. It's kind of reminiscent to my first videos that I started doing mods with. They're just so haphazard and just ridiculous. But this is a brave new world for me. I am only beginning to learn how to do these things, and I will get better. I will definitely get better. But it is a good. Let's see. There needs to be more. Just a little bit more, I think. It's all the way down to the end here. Oh. Yep, I think I went just a little bit too far. Wait. No. Let's see if I can screw it all the way in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I did it. That is exactly how much I should have gone. Yeah, there you go, guys. Push it in. Movement starts to go. All right. And then you kind of just screw that in. Boom. All right. Put the case back on. And there's dust in the glass. I'll be back. All right, guys. I've settled the dust issue, and that was a pain in the ass. That was one of the most irritating things that I ever encounter, is getting dust on the inside of the crystal. But it's all done. Here is my pretty much heavily modified SKX007. It's got that blue AR coated sapphire dome from Crystal Times. It's got the lumed ceramic insert, the coin edge bezel, the killer new. Oh, I put the black one. Actually, you know what? That's better. The red one was gonna be a little bit different, a little bit iffy, but I got that black snake crown from Crystal Times Horology, and the NH35A movement. And I'll just give it a quick little hack right here. Unscrew the crown here, boom, 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 and then pull it. Yeah, baby, I did it, guys. I did it. I'm a noob. I did it. Now, I'm gonna have to say that this is a pain in the ass mod to do. Pain in the ass. I highly recommend you practice on lesser Seiko 5s first, like what I did with the Bird of Paradise mod. Although that one is a huge pain in the ass too, but it can be done. Take your time. You will get good at it. If you fail, then you know sometimes life is just about learning from your mistakes. So I'm happy with this mod now. Is it done? I don't think so. I'm probably going to change the dial. I'm going to keep it Seiko, but I'm going to change the dial. And or maybe I might leave it alone. This is pretty sick the way it is. It looks stealth. But we'll see. So yeah, the boys are on vacation right now. And that's my video. Thanks for watching.
Booboos.